Hi y'all. This may not be the best video, but I just thought about recording while I'm doing this because there is really not any videos on YouTube for the brother skin cut when you're doing a print and cut with detail. So while I'm doing this, I just want y'all to watch. It's not going to be a very detailed, but just to give you an idea, if you're familiar with the brother skin cut, I have the DX 125, the non-dealer version, and I've been working on birthday shirts, and I'm just using a basic HP Envy 5052. So and the transfer paper I'm using is, hold on, the Jolie Easy Image. I got it from Joann's, and I was using a transfer paper I got from US Cutter, and it's supposed to be more professional. It's Parapy, I think that's how you say it, and it was trash. I messed up 3 of my shirts, and I have to refund that person for 3 shirts because it's not nice. It does not look good at all. Anyway, let's get to it. So I printed out my image. These are some that I've already done the contour cutting, I guess that's what you're gonna call it. But here's one I'm about to cut. It's the uncle. You're gonna mirror it when you're using the transfers for light fabric. You're gonna mirror your image. Don't forget to do that. And this is just a design I purchased off of Etsy. I don't know the shop name. Anywho, I'm gonna scan it. Then you go to, when you're doing a scan and cut, you go to direct cut. Choose the machine. Scan 12 by 12 area. That's the largest area. Start. Now it's gonna scan it. I don't have a setup. I don't have a tripod or whatever you call it. So I gotta hold my phone right now. All right, now watch. Now we scanned our image. You wanna make sure that image is like showing completely. You know, in there earlier I scanned the image and half of the word was cut off. So, all right. If it don't look right, just rescan it. All right, shrink that box and press OK. Now it's gonna trace a line around the image. I'm gonna show you something that it does with this little guy with the blue face. I don't know these characters' names. It always wants to trace around his mouth, so you have to go to this option in here where I guess it reads more colors. You see what I'm talking about? It always wants to trace around his mouth. So you're gonna go to this right here, and I just bump it up to like 12 and preview. I like this machine so much better than the Silhouette. I'm getting rid of my Silhouette because I'm in love with this. For this reason right here. Y'all, this machine scans the whole mat. Okay? Now, you know Silhouette and Cricut, that those machines, they only got a little section that they'll scan, so you can't do much of anything with it. So I'm going to invest in a larger printer to print 11 by 17 images, so my images will be bigger. This is just a regular old inexpensive printer. So you're going to make sure all your lines are traced right before you press OK. I'll hit OK. OK. And then I always create an outline, just bump it up to 0.04 because I don't want it to cut into the letters. So that's what I do. Press OK. I hit OK. Now you're going to go to cut. And when you get this, you have to play around with these cut settings. I can't do auto because it was cutting straight through all of my material, anything that I put on here. So you just have to play around with the cut settings. And on this inkjet transfer, I bumped it down to 5 millimeters, 0.5. And yeah. All right, and we're gonna start it. And it is so quiet, y'all. You will appreciate this. Yeah, it's like, how much did I pay for this? 400, 300. Now, if you go to the dealer, you go to a sewing store and they're selling these, it's probably double the price. I'm not sure why. And they got a different version. It's like SDX 225 and it's $600. No, thank you. Get this thing on Amazon, please. Unless you just, I don't know. And if you feel like you need to finance it or whatever, QVC has them on FlexPay and HSN, I think. So if you don't have all the money up front, try one of those. My computer died. That is not good. I had one more shirt to cut out. This right here this order kind of stressed me out, but it's okay. It's a learning lesson. Do not commit to work that you're unsure about, okay? Because, oh, and these prints, they take up a lot of ink, okay? So, yeah. Just FYI. I'm going to do my research on printers. I just want to grab this because the other one I had was not acting right. And this lady had already paid me for the work. So, I'm going to let you watch. Hold on. Pull this corner up. All right. Now, you see what I mean? And even if you did the dark t-shirt transfer, it'll work the same way. She wanted black shirts and it just was not popping to me. So we went with the white and black, the black sleeve raglans. And to me they look so much better. Because this was not popping on black. I did not like how it looked. I'm sorry, my camera's all over the place. But you guys see what I'm doing. Just continue to pull it all out. And this transfer, this Jolie's, it weeds and cuts so much better than that stuff I got a US cutter. I don't know what the difference is, but it was shredding and ripping my design, and whew, it has all this stuff. Make sure you dust it off before you press it or iron it or whatever. I have a heat press. So I'm going to finish getting the rest of this off and go press the rest of my shirts. All right, guys, thanks for watching.